Encourage yourself. One thing that I'm finding that I don't have to depend on anybody to lift me or to encourage me. That once you become dependent upon the Lord, then you know how to encourage yourself. In spite of living in a world full of trouble and troublemakers, in spite of the things that go on in our everyday life, I want to tell you this is not a time to have a pity party. Stand in a corner, want to roll up in a ball and die. But this is the perfect time and the perfect season to encourage yourself. I'm finding out more and more that when you have the ability to encourage yourself, then you will have perfect opportunity to encourage somebody else. And most of the time, what I'm beginning to realize in my walk with the Lord and encouraging myself, that everybody don't want to see you come out of what you're dealing with. Everybody don't want to see you blessed. Everybody does not want to see you delivered. And in the midst of it all, if you learn how to encourage yourself that you can still be in the midst of a storm, but still happy that you have somebody that is the God of the storm. Encouragement is something that one saint ought to have for the other. That I ought to want to see you encouraged even if I'm in the midst of something that I don't know how God is going to work out. Encouragement is something that if we can learn how to encourage ourselves, then we draw strength, listen, in the spirit man, even though the natural man still has to deal with the realities of life. In the book of Jude, and Jude is one of the 12, his name is also Judah, but he shortened his name because he didn't want to get confused with Judah, the one that portrayed Jesus. Jude is the half-brother of Jesus, but when he opens up, he just calls himself a servant of the Lord, which means he understood the majesticness and he understood the royalty of Jesus Christ. Jude writes a letter and he talks a lot about strange people creeping into the church, into the body of Christ, but he informs the church that you got to contend for the faith. I'm around verse number 3 or 4 of chapter 1. He said you got to contend for the faith. In other words, if you got faith, you got to fight for it. He said, because a lot of things, what's challenging is the fact that you don't even understand that most of what we go through in life, it is not about you. It's trying to challenge your faith, and you have to fight for the faith. He said you got to contend for it and let faith win. And a lot of times we want to fight the battle, but if faith is not working, then faith will not grow.